Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Rimworld B18, and we're back. We're going to try a vampire save one more time. I did have a request for the Cthulhu mod. We'll do that probably next. We do have a couple Cthulhu mod saves in the past. You can go ahead and check the playlist for those. But we have done it before. We will do it again. I'm a huge Lovecraft fan. And so it will happen. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to give Vampire one more try. We do actually have werewolves on this map too. They're just ended up not anywhere near where we are, but they are here. It's always possible we could do something. We're going to try to run, I could say, more of a medieval tribal save. I've removed some of the other factions. Unfortunately, most of the good medieval only type of mods that do that manual or automatically haven't been updated. We've used the faction control mod to get rid of some factions. However, if you notice, our research tree still shows some of this stuff. So we just won't do this. That's essentially it. If it requires electricity or above, we're not doing it. That's our rule. Hopefully, we're not going to end up with any guns or anything from these other factions. Fingers crossed. We'll see how that goes. We'll have to tell. So, first things first, we need to name some people. So I've got 6 names here. We've got Wasp, Kanga, Val, Humps, Grouse, and Elk. Let's go ahead and start rolling some dice. So we can see here, I just stuck everybody on here this time. So we'll just start left to right. We'll roll a name. And this is going to be really loud. Let me turn it down here. And Alchemist? Did we make it to... Oh, we made it to Crooked Mo. All right. So we come over here. The first one here, Wasp, which I can't click. Can we click on him here? There we go. Is there a way for us to look? And no, of course, the right click goes there. All right. Wasp is Crooked Mo. So let me write it down. We're not going to take him out. He's our vampire right now. So let me go ahead and write that down. Crooked Mo. The others we should be able to name without trouble. So we'll come back in here. We'll remove Crooked Mo. We'll spin again. Kind of back in the same area, aren't we? Julian Gaffrey. All right, Julian. So this is going to be character... Julian, I've already forgotten. Gaffrey? Gaffrey. I just... Nope, that looks right. Okay. Okay, so next person, we will remove Julian, and we'll spin again, and we'll just keep going. Like I said, we've got 6 people all told. My goal with this is to make it more of a hand-to-hand melee world where vampires mean a little bit more. CJ9342. Welcome to the game, CJ. All right, there we go. Back here, remove, oh, small letters. I don't know if I have that option. I don't think I hit shift on those, so maybe not. Oh, we just stuck past Titan Rhino Gaming. So, Maurice Rocha. Yeah, let me do those there. I don't know. Let's go ahead and try here. Maurice Rocha. There we go. Remove him and spin one more time. Well, a couple more times. Hey, Copper Dog. Zion Kuo Tuan. Let's see. Zion Kou Tuan? O-U-A-N. I think that's right. One more spin here. I think we can probably guess that FM Way is not here for our Rimworld stuff. He's here for Football Manager, but it would have been nice. Let's see. Ryder Weiss. Oops. Okay. And there we go. All right, so that is everybody for the moment. I do also have dinosaur mods in here somewhere. There's some dinosaurs. We also have elephant muffalo. What are they? I think they're called mufflunt. We might not see them in this. We're not running tropical here, but they do exist. We do have sidearms, giddy up, and mounted combat. So in theory, we could ride a dinosaur into combat if we can train one. You know, I mean, who doesn't want to ride an ankylosaurus into combat? All right. Kind of looked around the map, and initially I was thinking right here, because we already have some buildings and we've got a lot of fertile soil, but we also have this area up here, which might be even better initially. I'm kind of thinking maybe we go here first. We can go ahead and we could plant some crops here to start with. We do have year round. I did just hit random a few times, and I think we've got a good area. I was fine without year round, but it just turns out that it was. That's how it ended up. So I'm kind of thinking we block off this and this, and eventually we go into here. We could also easily block off this section, but I don't know. I haven't decided if that's the way I want to go yet or not. But I do like this little area down here. But like I said, we could block off either of them. Doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and let's come down here. First of all, let's unforbid everything. Orders. Oops, unforbid everything. There we go. And let's see, everybody, I think we all have melee and shooting skills. Some of us are better than others at various things. So let's go ahead. Wasp, obviously we still can't look at. We'll just have to guess for everybody else. So characters. So okay at shooting, good at melee. Like shooting, okay at melee, good at melee. One person here is our brawler, so clearly Zion here will not get a ranged weapon. And good at both. So I think we've got longbows, and I gave us a couple crossbows. I'm not really sure which is which. I didn't look at the stats. I just kind of threw them down there. So 16, 1.8, the ranged cooldown. So 16 every 1.5 seconds. Where's one of these crossbows? Accuracy. 16 every 2 seconds with a 1 second warm up. Range of 18. What's the longbow have? Range of 24. So I think maybe, let's see. We'll go ahead, equip a longbow. We had somebody else that liked to shoot. Equip a longbow. Equip a longbow. Zion can equip a crossbow, and I think that leaves Maurice with a crossbow as well, if I can see it. Did I only grab one? It's entirely possible. Oh, wait, somebody. Oh, well, there it is, but we'll probably drop it in a second. Maurice gets this crossbow. So we'll get everybody to get their range, and then we'll probably have Zion, because he is a brawler. Dogs don't like brawlers. Drop that, and then everybody can grab a weapon. So, did I grab 5 or 6 weapons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I only grab 5? Okay, well, interesting. I'm sure some of these weapons are going to be better than other weapons. We probably should get... Oh, I think we'll give him the Warhammer, because that's just cool. Actually, I think our hunters are going to get spears, right? So Julian was our other hunter that I'm going to use. Who was it that liked to shoot? CJ. CJ likes to shoot. Oh, as a sidearm. Hold on, let's make sure we do this as a sidearm. You, it's your primary weapon. Maurice is a banished soldier. Let's go ahead and give him that. And Julian, I guess that leaves a Warhammer? Let's see what that does there. Okay, so everybody, I think, should have at least a melee weapon. Yes, and we have a morning star left. So we can give that to Crooked Mo when he wakes up, when we get him out of the coffin. So initially, I think we probably go ahead. We're going to make a zone, just a dumping stockpile zone. How about right here? That looks good. And we'll go ahead and we're going to start to build some walls. I think that will be a door there. Something like that. We'll put some doors. And then we'll come ahead here. Something like that, and we'll put some doors in here as well. Something like that, I think. And that gives us, well, we may as well, as long as we're here, run this one down to there. And let's see what type of medieval. We got some fire pits, some storage pots. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not deteriorate. What do they take to build? No idea. Let's just try. Should we just try putting some back here? I don't know. So that's that. Security, production. We're going to want... Oh, wait. One of the things is the manager's desk. Now, the description says that this is electrical, right? But we're not going to... We're going to just pretend it's a regular little desk that we're going to work at, and we're going to call it a day because we do want to use the manager's deal there for us. Stone oven... Do we want to do the kitchen up here with the storage and the food? Or do we want to do it down here? We need granite blocks for it, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter quite yet. But we could put a smoke pit in here. I'll put it right there for now. Furniture. We could put some bedrolls require cloth. That makes no sense. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't help us early because you never have any cloth early. So, and then we're going to want some beds. Right? In theory. Bedroll, double roll. Maybe we don't get beds. Okay. Interesting. So we can only have bedroll, but you can't get bedroll. Oh, it could be made. Can be made with other things? No, it says cloth. Why can't I make beds? Are they somewhere else? And right now we can only make bedrolls, which is terrible because we don't have cloth, and you're not gonna have cloth until you can grow it. So it's a terrible starting, whereas a bed just requires wood, which is easy to get. So let's check our research and see if is bed something we can get? Is it something that's hidden somewhere? Brazier, blacksmith, guest medieval cot. So we're looking for a medieval cot, I guess. But I don't actually see that medieval cot anywhere. Okay, well, we're going to assume that that's our bed, that that's what we're looking for. I don't see anything else. Oh, beds. Here we go. Okay, so we start with medieval cot and then we'll work our way to beds. I think that will be fine. So that's okay, but we do still need some sleeping spots though. So we are going to need some of that. I would have given us some cloth if I'd realized this was going to be this way, to be honest. All my spots are only 5, huh? We'll add a couple more down there. Doesn't cost us anything, right? So we'll deconstruct these. So we've got some cots back there. Let's see, what else do we know we want to produce initially? Production. So we've got a fire going. Butcher block. Did I see that over here? Portable butcher's block, okay. And we'll put that there as well. And I think that's... Oh, we could just do a fire pit. Does require steel. That's perfect. Let's cancel that. And let's go, whoops. Yeah, let's put the fire pit here. There we go. So slightly lower work speed, slightly less clean, but only uses wood and doesn't create heat in here. So, and then we can go ahead, in theory, and put some torches in here, right? Do we have torches? I do have sconces as well. They do take steel, but you know what? We got a little bit of steel there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these just randomly through here. Something like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna mine that. Oh, that's a lot there. Let's come up here to orders, and we have a cancel here. Let's cancel that for now. That's plenty. I'm not even sure who we have mining at the moment. We do have some other stuff. We've got some gold there, I noticed. We've got more gold there. We've got some jade up there, but I don't think any of that's essential to living at the moment. So I think we do that. I'm also in the, just because it's fun to queue up bunches of stuff that we don't care about, right? Let's go ahead and chop some trees down here as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put up a couple little growing zones because we know we're gonna need those quickly. How about one here? Potatoes aren't terrible for that, but we do have good fertility here. So let's go ahead and do some rice because I think rice does well with that. And I think corn is the other one. So let's go ahead. Oops. And we'll do corn here as well. And we'll get those going, if I can find corn. And then we also have, how about some, since we already know we need some cotton, let's go ahead and do some cotton, and then maybe some heel root up here as well, as our last one for now, and I think that's gonna be plenty. We'll go a little bit longer. There we go. And that will be heel root. And then later we can talk about whether we want to do smoke leaf or what else we would like to do as far as that goes. Heel root, there we go. All right, so I'm just gonna hit go and we're gonna run with this for the moment. And we'll make sure that these get hauled. They'll get hauled eventually. Not worried about it. We're just gonna let things go now. Now we do start at night because it is a vampire save. Now we left our vampire in his coffin for the moment. We'll wait till we get something up and running and then we can take him out. We'll need a research bench as well. That's something else we can build. We could even... is that where I want to do that? Let's cancel that, but let's mine that out. We'll put a door in here. And then maybe we could, we can research or do other things. Interesting. We built a wall and the manager's desk. That's fine. That means we can come in here and take a look at this right now, right? 500 for wood. Only mature trees. I think that's fine. Hunting. We don't have any right. Oh, that's taming. We don't care about that quite yet. Let's come over here. Let's do this first. Let's do edible plants and mushrooms. You know what? Let's just do all. I don't see a reason not to do that stuff. I am going to knock this down a little bit. Let's knock it down to, say, 200-ish. Manage, let's do that. Come over here for food. We're not going to count those. We will unforbid corpses. We'll do herd animals. 500 is way too much because it will rot on us. Let's, well, maybe not in the stores, but let's knock it down to, say, like 100. Or 80, there we go. Let's do that. Now, let's check to make sure we do have a couple people to hunt. I'm going to turn it on for Weirdo as well. And Rice was the other one that does that, so that's fine. I'm also going to turn on... let me turn on for the people that like it. We'll leave Warden on for you. And we'll leave Construct on for a bunch of people. We'll put Grow on for a bunch of people. We'll put Mining on. You know, there's no reason not to right now. You like to manage. We'll throw that there. And you can doctor. So Maurice and Ryder can both doctor. So let's make sure that under our health, we have self-tend for those two. There we go. Now we're all going to have at least a melee weapon. So we're not going to run away. We'll just leave this here for now. We may revisit this at some point, but for now I think this is fine. He's already there. Here, let's make sure we get Butcher forever. There we go. And well, if we have agave fruits, we'll do that forever. If we have berries, we'll do that forever. Let's do jerk meats until, and then we'll do maybe maybe 160. I have somebody walking up to my door, I think. And we'll pause when satisfied and start up again around 40. How about we try that? I'm not sure how much food we're going to get out of those, like how fast it's going to go. So for now, I think we just run like that. And everybody seems to be doing stuff. We got some growing going on. We're fenced in there. That's great. We could even, and I don't know that it matters. I mean, we could easily build a wall here already. My other thought is, what if we go ahead and we go structure and we just do a fence, maybe? Right? Maybe we just do a fence all the way. Oh, that's a gate. Let's cancel that gate first. Let's do wooden fencing to here, and we'll put a gate in, maybe right here. Whoops. That's annoying. Gate. And then I'm going to come over here and we'll do this. And then these guys, I don't know if it's worth doing, but I kind of think maybe we should train them if we can. I mean, they do you a lot of meat. Wildness is 70. Training is intermediate. But they live off of just regular stuff. I mean, they don't need anything spectacular. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we train these two. No, tame. And tame. 5% chance. Maybe not. Let's cancel that for now. Maybe we eat them later, but we leave them locked in with us for the moment. So that does give us this area here. Not, you know, super protected, obviously, with a fence, but I just think it looks cool. That's just essentially the extent of it. Somebody's walking by with a little dog, so Copper has to let us know how she feels about that. She's jealous. She would like to go out and be walking with them. That's what that is. She's really, really unaggressive. The first time a dog attacked her, she got her butt kicked because she didn't know what to do. She didn't know how to fight back. She didn't know any of that. She was just like, oh my God, what happened? I don't know what to do. I'm just going to sit here. Take it. That dog eventually became her best friend. And then they learned to wrestle and play. And in theory, I think she could defend herself now, but she's certainly not starting anything. All right, so everybody's sleeping in there. Did we bring the reinstall in here? There we go. We need to get that taken care of. Ooh. I think we wait just a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I mean, I'm kind of thinking ultimately like a big kind of castle type of compound. And maybe this entire thing becomes that internal castle compound. That's kind of my thought at the moment. This is our mountain stronghold. And then we can have our fields and our other stuff out scattered around. That's my thought. So that gives the vampire plenty of places to roam around without having to worry about him getting attacked. You know, we could have like a big gate here even where people are allowed in. And then we melee fight it in like a yard maybe. Inside the building. I think that could be kind of cool and a way to get our vampire involved regardless of the time of day. There we go. We're going to need to make our... Is it under production? Research spot. Okay, it's just a research spot at the moment. That's fine. Right there. And I'm going to go to research tree, and we are going to learn how to make cots first. I think we do this right here. And then from there, do we go to beds from there? 1400, basic traps. Not sure we're going to need the tribal warfare once we have the medieval technologies. Stools. Maybe. I think we just go basically... Well, yeah, let's do that. We'll go tribal warfare after that, just in case. Because it does let us build a couple things. Maybe basic traps, and then... medieval tailoring systems? Defensive systems... We may change our mind on food systems, but I think something like that initially. They're afraid of insects. I'll ensure their safety. I don't think I saw any insects. Clearly somebody did. None there. Oh, we do have some caves down here. Are there any? I don't see any insects in there. I didn't notice those caves initially. Nothing in there. Ancient danger, maybe? I don't know. At least on first glance, I'm not seeing any of those insects. That doesn't mean they're not there. In fact, almost certainly they are. You know, they could be hiding in any of these big sections here. There may even be, as we noticed last time, once you mine one of our playthroughs, once you mine through, sometimes there's big areas that we don't know are there. Oh wait, so we do have some visitors, and they have a few items to trade. Just the one guy? Who is our... I know we looked at this just a few minutes ago. How about Julian? Julian, why don't you come out here? Do some trading. You're probably sleeping, but that's okay. And the other thing we can look at is guest. Are these people we want? Slowpoke, nervous. I don't mind cannibal, but no. How about over here? Character. Neurotic, but super immune. And doesn't really bring a whole lot to the table, so I think we're okay with that. But we can go ahead and say, try to entertain, make the default. There we go. We got, what, 2 extra beds down here? Can I just make that one for guests and that one for guests? And one more for guests. There we go. I know it's not spectacular, but it's what we have, so, you know. Okay, so they do have some herbal medicine we could buy. We could buy some additional weapons. I think we're okay, though. A tribal helmet, that's not necessarily a terrible thing. 172, though, that seems to be quite a bit. I think we'll just make our own. Yeah, I don't really see anything we need. Go back to sleep. And there we go. Oh, research spot. Did I make it? Was that right here? Yeah, that's right there. The research spot. Okay. Now we just kind of, like I say, we just kind of wait. Are we out of food already? What is this? Is this our food? Raw resources. I thought we had pemmican. Did it all get eaten already? Is that as long as pemmican lasts? I gave us like 250 of it, I thought. But again, I remembered that it wasn't particularly long lasting, but that seems to be a little bit faster than even I thought. So we already have no food. Need defenses, minor break risks. We're starving already? How are we starving already? That's okay. Hunt. 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 What time is it? 7 days until the full moon. Okay. So it is 4 a.m. As soon as people get up, we're gonna have to make sure we take care of some of this hunting really fast. So let's go ahead and make sure that hunting is in fact our number one priority for these two guys. And we can go ahead and turn that up, turn that up. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of flicking on anything, but let's go ahead and turn it on. Everything else we'll just kind of leave as it is for the moment. Although, I'm going to turn plant cut up just for the harvesting for these guys. But not for these guys. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They'll hunt first. And somebody's going to need to cook. So once he hunts, he's going to have to be the cook too. I'm going to turn that down for him then. In fact, I might take it off completely for him. Something like that. And what we could do is, whoops, that's not what I'm looking for. Shift. Oh, I'm not really want that. I'm trying to do this. Faction white. No. The League of Gotros. No, no, no. Let me Castle Grayskull. We got a vampire leading us. Faction name. Do we want to roll? No, we're just going to be Tribal 7 instead of Mellowseven. There we go. And while I'm at it, I'm going to turn off the display capture and just live with the game capture. We need to do some hunting here really fast. There we go. One rabbit down. Now, that's what I needed to do. Okay, so cooking has to be 1. Here, let's flip that back. I'll put it on for everybody, but what I'm going to do is, if I can remember how to do this, Shift, Control right click. Do I not have the right one on? Did I lose that mod somewhere? I must have. What's his skill? 4, 3, 2. Oh wait, this is what I'm going to do. Everybody's going to be 1, but what I'll do here is I'll come here, and these will require a cooking skill of 4. Now, they all require a cooking skill of 3 anyway, so these people would only butcher in the first place, but let's go ahead and knock it up. And we can continue to knock it up as we need to, so they can practice their cooking on the butchering. And we know it gets done, but then... and there goes all of our raw meat. The other thing I'm going to do for now is, Bills, I'm going to go ahead and just tell him to drop everything to the floor initially. And probably the same over here. Because oftentimes it's probably going to butcher and then instantly do that. Let's also make sure that our zone has a, let's see, zone, a dumping stockpile. I'm going to put it right here, actually. I know it's outside, but it's not going to be for very long. Clear all. And it's just going to be for animal corpses. With everybody having cooking... Oh, what's going on with Ryder? I need to turn my volume up so I can hear this stuff. Let's double click. Oh, this could... Are all of these going... See, can we get Ryder to run a little bit? No. Ryder's down! CJ! CJ's about to be down. The entire herd went manhunter. Well, this is the fastest one ever. Clearly, melee doesn't work that well against an entire herd of deer. He doesn't actually look like he's trying to fight anything, does he? All right, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I didn't really count on us all dying instantly. We're going to end this episode right here, but what I'm going to do is we're going to load from the last autosave because really I spent way too much time getting us to this point. I know you guys didn't see a lot of it, but I did. And I don't really want to die due to the fact that it decided that every single deer here, like 30 deer, were going to attack us. I mean, realistically, going after deer should be the safe thing. Now, I do know occasionally a deer goes mad, but this is just stupid. That's where I stand on that. This is just stupid. So, I hope you're enjoying the beginning. We will have another... Here, let's load real fast and see where that puts us. And then I'm going to save, and we'll come back next episode from whatever this point is. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, right when the visitors showed up. So we've done nothing since then. All right. Easy enough. We'll be back for this next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you don't. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more. We'll see you next time. Cheers.